Welcome back to another episode of the Home Loan Homies. Today I'm here with Dre Jenkins, a real estate agent here in the Southeast Idaho. And we're going to go over the top 3 reasons why you should use a real estate agent.
So number one, as agents, we do this every day. It's a huge emotional experience for people, and we got the tools in place to kind of keep those emotions at bay and really make the best decisions for people. I'll sit down with folks, and I really try to have their best interests at mind, asking what it is they want and what it is they need, and make sure selling or buying first and foremost makes the most sense to them. I'll sit down, I do property management too, and I'll break down what if we rent this place? What if you stay here? What if we move? Like what all that works out to be. We'll break down some numbers, and that's super important for people to understand. We also my team's got this app they developed. It's called Area Pro. It's used nationwide now, developed here in Little Idaho Falls, Idaho, and it really helps show what the market's doing. I mean, just right here, I pulled up Idaho Falls in the 400 to 450 price range.
And you said that's nationwide. We could look up anywhere in the
Nationwide
country that we're looking to buy or sell and get information on that.
And it's only getting bigger and better.
Right on.
And so right here in this 400 to 450 price range in Idaho Falls, I'll pull this up with a buyer or a seller, and I'll show them. And so we're right here with the month supply of inventory, and we're at a 3.1 months supply. And so what that means is if in this price range no new homes came in Idaho Falls, they would rent out at the rate we're going in a little over 3 months. And why is that important? That's important because that gives a seller a little bit of advantage, knowing there's only 30 active in that price point. But on a buyer, on a seller's perspective too, I'm able to pull up the average days on market. We're sitting at 76 right there, 12 pendings. I'm also able to pull the last 6 months on how many they've sold, days on market. I mean, all sorts of information that's super beneficial to.
So you would say the first one, wrapping that one up, is you've got tools and information about the market in general that they may not have access to or that they may not understand completely, and you can help them kind of navigate all of that. Okay, sweet. So the second one, I get this with our clients all the time. The contracts can be super confusing.
Oh yeah.
On your guys' end, there's seems like there's endless pages, and some stuff is just like, why?
Not everybody knows what force majeure is.
Exactly. So kind of go into depth a little bit on the contracts. What may slip people up? Do deals fall apart when people try and go at it alone? What's the deal there?
Oh yeah, big time. I mean, lawyers wrote these things, so there's a bunch of legal jargon in there, that's really hard to understand, and it's important for us to be able to communicate in a more effective language from person to person on what everything's saying and what it means. And when it comes down to, making deals, we know that somebody trying to sell their home on their own, 93% of those fail, and a big part of that is all of a sudden those contracts come up, and it's hard to navigate through those without the help of a professional. I know sometimes they come to you guys too. Hey man, I need help with those, and you guys are super helpful with that as well.
We try to be, but even with how much we deal with the industry, they're still super hard to understand. We have to do 2, 3, 4 takes before we're like, oh yeah, this is what this means.
Yeah.
This is what this is. Or sometimes I'll call an agent and be like, hey, I'm completely lost. Like, what does this section mean? I'm working with someone who doesn't have an agent, and they're having a hard time. So sometimes I'll try and let them know, hey, I'm not a professional in this, but if we could get you hooked up with one so that they can at least help you understand the process, then they can make that deal work.
And in the market we're in, we're seeing a lot of back and forth going on in negotiations, and that's an important thing too.
So you would say, would you say number 3 is negotiation?
Big things,
Okay.
negotiations.
Gotcha.
We're seeing a lot of renegotiations these days, and rule of thumb that we're seeing in my office is if it goes back and forth more than 3 times, the likelihood of that bad boy falling apart is super high. So
why is that, do you think?
It's where it's just, like I said, it's super emotional, and just people just get really discouraged every time it's not able to be put together, and then there's confusion, high emotions, and at that point, after it's more than 3, it seems it's just easier for people to walk and move on to the next.
Gotcha. It just becomes maybe more of a hassle than they wanted to deal with
Yeah.
at that point.
Yep. No, absolutely.
Gotcha.
I think what I see is people are big believers on if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And it seems that if it takes 3-4 times, it's easy to convince themselves that it's just not meant to be. And sometimes that's true. And so it's just important on the negotiation side is being able to know my clients' wants and needs, and being able to know when to walk away and how we need to go about getting that.
Right on. So just a little recap. You said the first one is the market. You can educate them on the market. You've got tools that will show them and help them understand what kind of market it is. Number 2, the contracts can be wildly confusing, and you can help educate them and guide them through that process. And then 3, negotiating. You've done it for long enough, and you have confidence knowing what will work in negotiations, what won't work.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on. Sweet. Well, if you enjoyed this or if you've got more questions, put them down in the comments. We'll get back to you. And if you're looking for a real estate agent, I highly recommend Dre here. He does a great job, and I know he'll help you guys out. That's another one with the Home Loan Homies.
Awesome. Thanks, Adam.
Yeah, of course.